Here we'll use the technique of dropping non-dominant terms. So we look at the numerator, and x is going to infinity. So imagine x is very large. Which one of these two things is much bigger than the other? Well, maybe this isn't obvious, but the exponential is going to be absolutely humongous compared to this polynomial here. Okay, so the polynomial can be safely canceled or deleted. And on the bottom, same thing. The polynomial is relatively small compared to this humongous exponential. So the limit will equal this limit. So what I'm saying here is that these two limits are the same. Okay, I'm not saying that the fractions are the same. So let me write this over here. So the original fraction is in general not going to be the same as this fraction. You see. Okay, so these two things are not the same in general. But when I have the limits, when the limits are present, okay, then you have equality. Okay, so be careful. We're not saying these two fractions are the same. We're saying that the limit of this guy is going to be the same as the limits of this guy because the non-dominant terms just don't matter. Okay. So we get limit, and here we can simplify. We got the same base, so we can subtract exponents. So we get e to the 2x minus 3x, which will be lim e to the negative x, which is lim 1 over e to the x. And that's 0. Okay, 1 over infinity, 0. Okay, so dropping non-dominant terms. Let's do another one, very similar, but a little bit different. Okay, same fraction, but now we have x is going to minus infinity. So pause and copy if need be. Now, what's happening now? Well, x is going to negative infinity, so x to the 4 is actually the dominant term on top. Okay, e to the 2x is going to 0 because x is negative, right? X is going to minus infinity. So in fact, e to the 2x goes to 0. And likewise, e to the 3x is going to 0. So my dominant terms are different now. Okay, I'm going to cancel these exponentials because they are small, they're approaching 0, but these polynomials are actually getting large. So a big difference whether you're going to plus infinity or minus infinity. Okay, so this simplifies nicely. Limit of just x. And x is going to minus infinity, so this limit is minus infinity.